you.
And we had one more at one time, didn't we?
We had aqua, but it's sold out.
Oh, the aqua's gone.
Okay, Jay. Jay King. Hubei Turquoise. Hubei Turquoise. Hubei Turquoise. I don't think we have literally in our entire inventory a handful of Hubei, and we'll talk about why in a second. This was launched here at $184.90. We have it today at $149.90, and it's under $30 on your charge card. Hubei Turquoise is antique turquoise. It's no longer being mined. In fact, hasn't been mined.
Late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. So Jay, it is impossible, nearly impossible to get Hubei, and every single time we bring in a handful of Hubei, they sell out. So we have literally today in this particular necklace, 200 people who can get it. If you are a collector, this is a collector's dream in turquoise. And tell us real quickly, Jay, because I know they won't let us spend a ton of time on it, but the reason is because, like you said, 70s, early 80s, and then it hasn't been mined since then, so you're buying it from people who've had it.
Yeah, this is all vintage, antique turquoise. I mean, all of this is collectible, highly collectible. You can't get the material, that's the biggest thing. How can you make something when you can't even buy the rough, right? This particular turquoise that you're seeing now, the Hubei here, is some of the last of the Hubei material we have from our buying program about 5 years ago, where we had somebody for 3 years, they went to the Hubei region and they bought from the mining families where this was mined in the 70s and 80s, and from the personal families that were part of the mining, or maybe their dad was a miner, or maybe the miner was still around, and we got all their last of their stash. The first thing we did with Hubei is we color sorted it and did it by size. So I will tell you right now, this necklace right here is some of the top quality of the material that we had, but we don't have we got very, very little. Okay,
we'll let you know. I hope we can do a full presentation, but I highly anticipate it might go just off a preview. So that's available for you. Right now, we're gonna talk lapis. And there's a lot to talk about with lapis.